Welcome to the biggest
The biggest show in the world, Sports Bettors TV. That's right, man. What's going on, guys? This is your boy, the Mad Hatter, and I am by myself today. My boy, the Dream, got called into work. He cannot be here with us, but you know what? You know damn well Daddy can hold it down, and guess what? I'm going to also be taking calls from the Sports Bettors TV universe to co-host the show with me today. How about that, guys? How's everybody doing out there? Good morning to you. Happy Friday the 13th. We are Sports Bettors TV and SportsBettorsTV.com, rocking and rolling and feeling pretty good, man, because I got to tell you something. Last night was a little bit of a headache for yours truly, man. You know what? Got down a little bit, did a little Mercer madness. They were up and down most of the game. It was like a one-point game back and forth. And you know what? All they had to do was win the game because I money-lined them. And they let Western Carolina come down and shoot a bunch of threes and just played me, man. Played me. But you know what? Hey, it is what it is because Daddy came right back. And I said, you know what? I got two more teams that I'm feeling. I'm feeling the Utah Utes as we plugged yesterday. We were talking about them, go in and lay it, smack it down. They start out down 10-4. I'm like, oh, no way. And they ended up laying the smackdown on Stanford. And then the Fighting Illini. You want to talk about having a stomach ache for days. Wow. I was going back and forth with my girl, Vegas Girl, the Queen of Odds, and Damon Dazenberg. We were going back and forth on that. And, whoa, the Illini come out down 5 with 2 minutes left in the game. I'm like, yo, I'm toast. There's just no way. Thank God Michigan stinks. Thank God, because you know what? If they didn't stink, if it was someone halfway decent, I would have got smoke showed. But you know what? The Illini comes out with a 21-0 run. First of all, goes into overtime, ties the game. And then in overtime goes 14 straight points. And you know what? Not only did they win, but if you guys didn't minus the spread, good. Big ups to you guys because you never thought you were going to cover that. So big ups to everybody that's out there right now, guys. We are live on the air right now, and we got a lot to talk about today, man. I'm going to go through the regular format of the show. Just kind of go through the scores, go through my shout-outs. Yodo, oh, my God, thank you very much. You here. I love you for that. So, nice new mask, by the way. Taking a look at Twitter right now, guys. We are Sports Bettors TV, and we've got our Twitter page wide open, as you know. And everybody's kind of feeling froggy on this Friday morning. And I'm looking at, I got Ben Diaz. I got James Harrison. I got Anthony Gualderi, bro. I hope I didn't butcher your name, but I just followed you. Welcome to the family. I got Moonshine Money. I've got One Direction following you. Welcome to the party. Got Mr. Mac, Shady K, Snoopy Betts, Sir Mata, Hockey Immortal, Hango McCringleberry, Yodo, It's Woots all the way in Australia, Mo, Soccer Nation, got my assistant Ray's Core out there downstairs ready to screen your asses when you call. Make sure that you guys sound halfway decent. I don't want nobody calling me with no coffee in their system, half asleep, on a bad cell phone, stuff like that. So she's going to lay it smack it down on you if you want to call in sounding like garbage. So anyway, looking at this, guys, I want to just basically go through the scores real quick with you. Hopefully you all cashed out that. I know a lot of people were on there sending me pictures of their plays, guys. Hashtag SBTVNation. See it. Because you know what? I'll retweet it for you. I'm looking at it. I saw some big parlays that were hit last night and unbelievable stuff out there, guys. Really, congratulations. Congratulations to hitting all that stuff. So let me just switch this up a little bit when I get into my scores and make this thing happen. Guys, you know what? I've been on this song for a little bit, but you know what? This is kind of my Vegas anthem here, and I got to play it. I'm not a radio station that's going to play it for 2 months, but you know what? If I feel something that I'm excited about, I'm going to play it for like 2 weeks. But anyway, let's take a look at what we got here. All right. So, on the NBA tip, my boy played you guys. And I didn't let him play me. Okay? You know why, man? I just had a bad feeling. I hate the Bulls. You know what? If I bet the Bulls, they lose. if I don't bet them, they win. So you know what? Daddy said, not going to do it. I'd rather stomach ache the Fighting Illini, to be honest with you. But my boy goes into Chicago and loses 113-98 against the Nasty Bulls. And I got to tell you another thing, guys. ESPN played you. They played you because they had some girl on there. He did not play, so you know what? I would be really pissed off if I bet on that. I'd be writing letters to ESPN right now if I was you guys and I lost that money. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, big shout out. Let me see here. Got Rich Homie Nicky. What's up, man? Dude, listen, guys. The family's growing. We're growing, and we can't be stopped. That's it, man. That's it. I got Lady Plays out there. I've got Jake Herbert. Got Alan Van Snyder, Jay Rich, Ben Diaz, James Harrelson. What the hell is up, guys? Cole Smith out there as well. As far as these scores are concerned, we've got Gonzags. The Zags laid it to smack it down on Loyola Mary, 80-51. Wow, won by 29 points. The Utah Utes, as we talked about yesterday, as you already know, the Utah Utes are doing pretty damn well. Started off a little bit shaky, but they won by 16 points and covered their spread 75-59. We got SMU Ski goes into Houston and wins 75-69. We got big ups to the Dream on this. Yo, brother, if you're listening, dude, you called it. UConn 70-45 over Tulsa. Whoa! You know what? I love you. Nothing in the national championship, so don't think that Daddy's going to get any piece of that. And let's see what else we got here. We got North Florida loses to USC Upstate 80-63. Junkie played there. Let me see if Mercer Madness, sore subject for me. Mercer Madness loses by 4, 58-54. Let's see if there's anything more relevant. We got Purdue 61-51 over the Rutgers University. Let me see here who was on that. No, I'm not even going to say who was on Rutgers. I'm just going to leave that alone. Not me, though. You got the number two free throw team in the nation. Ole Miss beats Florida 62-61. And let me tell you something. The number one and the number two free throw shooting teams, just saying, won their respective games. Okay? So Daddy was talking about that. All right? So just keep that in the back of your brains, guys, because that is very, very important stuff. Taking a look at this, let's see. Siena beat Marist 66-64. We had Oral Roberts over Western Illinois 77-67. BYU Ski comes out and layeth the smack it down on St. Mary's 82-60. We had the Fighting Illini, as I referred to. And guys, let me tell you something. They got a big game coming up, and we're going to talk about it when it comes. They're playing Wisconsin. Okay, I got to be honest with you. The Fighting Illini, they had absolutely horrendous shooting last night, which is uncommon for them. If you got a chance to look at this team, they rebound well, they shoot free throws well. In the clutch, they're really good. So pay attention to them. I mean, they did just come off a big win before this, and they went in and beat Sparty. So I know Sparty's not all that, but you know what? At the end of the day, they did go into that hostile environment and win the game. So you got to remember that stuff. Let's just see if there's any others of note. Oh, the Dons. The Dons win in overtime, 69-62 over Santa Clara. I was watching that game, man. The bride came home a little bit late. I was waiting up for her watching that game and didn't get involved with it and with my money. But you know what? That Dons team at home, you gotta pay attention to them. That's all I'm going to say about that. Moving over to the hockey scores, guys. Let me just take a look here, move it. Hopefully ESPN doesn't play me with one of their dumb ads. Let's just pause this if they do. Yeah, of course they're going to do it. Go shut that down real quick. The Islanders do what they always do. 3-2 over the Maple Leafs. The Ducks 2-1 over the Hurricanes. We had the Montreal Canadiens. Dude. Juice over the Oilers. Up 2-0. lose a game 4-3 in overtime. That's all I got to say. And you know what? That's not the first time that they've given up a lead and squandered it. So, you know what? Pay attention to that, guys, because you know what? That team, I don't think they're that good, and I don't think they got any business giving over 200 juice. You got the Penguins 5-4 over the Senators in a shootout in overtime. You had the Blues. Big ups to John Anthony for giving them out 6-3 over the Lightning. Got the Wild 2-1 over the Panthers. Got the Preds 3-1 over the Jets. The Predators, that's the Dreams team, man. And the Rangers, wow, 6-3 over the Avalanche with, 5 goals scored in the third period by these teams. Wow. That under looked good until then. Let me just tell you that much. So, whatever. So, that is what it is, man. We're done with that. We're done with the scores. And I got to switch this up a little bit when we go into our next segment of the show. Let me see here. Let me switch this up. All right. So, guys, we are coming to Las Vegas. We are coming to Las Vegas in about 35 days. You know what? It's 5 weeks from today. Can you feel it? Book your plane tickets. Get involved with me on the MGM tip, man. Hit me up on an email, SBTVVegas 2015, because we are coming in force. I've got hundreds of gamblers coming, bro, all over the world. We're going to of junkiness. We are going to absolutely tear it up out there, man. Hit me up. Let me know, guys. I know a lot of you guys are in California. I know you guys are in, surrounding areas, maybe 3-4 hours out of Las Vegas. Let me tell you something. You are going to have the time of your lives with us, okay? The Dream and I party like rock stars, okay? And what I'm doing is basically, I'm not really drinking too much until then, but when I get out there, it's a different package, baby. That's all I got to say about that. Ken Reiner's out there. Hey, big ups to my man, Top Tennis Capper, by the way, for coming on and smack it down with his tennis yesterday early. It was like 11 o'clock, and a bunch of you guys hit that, so congratulations to him. And then my man, Betting Dream, is going bananas on this rugby thing. So, hey, this is the SBTV Nation. That's what I'm telling you, man. SBTV Nation is running wild. We're going to open up the phone lines in a few, guys. Got a few things on my brain before we do, okay? But just real quick about Vegas, if you are not staying at the MGM, it is not, you do not need to stay at the MGM. We'd like you to stay with us, but you don't have to. Okay, a lot of people, you got comps, you got stuff in other casinos and all that. Good for you, okay? But what you can do is you can still hit me up on the email, 15@gmail.com. You can hit me up, and what we can do is we can get you what's called a PC number. It's a player's card number. So if you want to play on the tables, or you want to come into some of our events and stuff like that, I don't want you sitting out there standing out in line and not being able to get in. You know what I'm saying? In case it gets crazy. So I've been there before, guys. I promoted nightclubs. I know what it's all about. You know what I mean? When things get hectic, the bouncers kind of get a little rattled and stuff like that. All you got to do is pop open your PC card and be like, yo, let me into the biggest show in the world event, please, and you will get in. That's what we're trying to do here, okay? So we don't want anybody sitting out in the cold not getting in, you know what I mean? So that's what that's all about, and we're doing that for a reason, because we want our friends and family with us. There's certain people that we don't want with us, to be honest with you, people that bring negative energy, but we want all positivity coming in with us. So that's how that one's going to roll, okay? Let me just take a look here. Let me switch this up, because Daddy's got a little something on his brain, but before we talk about that, the NBA, Carmelo Anthony, even though the Knicks stink, after the All-Star break, he's probably going to take some time off and heal up the knee, because, he's having a rough time. So, you know what, if you looked at it, I mean, the way ESPN put it out there is like he was quitting the team. So that's not my men and women out there in the Sports Bettors TV universe. Okay, let me talk to you about something real quick, all right? Because there's something on my brain, guys, and you know what? This does not have anything to do with anybody in particular. I just want to talk to you about life real quick, okay? So I want to talk to you about being professional, and I want to talk to you about people that are trying to open businesses and run businesses, and I'm referring to people that are in this industry, okay? Here's the deal, all right? My personal thing, all right, I know 90% of you guys are handicappers that are listening to us, okay? My bad. Let me rephrase that. 90% of you are gamblers, and I'd say about 10% of you are handicappers, okay? So, I'm sorry I'm live, guys, so sometimes I make a little bit of mistakes with my voice and stuff like that. Hey, it is what it is. So let me tell you something, all right? If you're a handicapper out there, and you're out trying to start a business, okay? Maybe I'm a little bit older than you, maybe I'm not. But I want to kind of talk to you about life a little bit and be a professional and, just the proper way, in my opinion, on how I've done my business and been successful. And thank the Lord, I knock on wood every day that I am successful. All right, guys, I own a real estate company. That's what I do, okay? And when I opened up shop, okay, I was the little guy amongst a sea of corporate giants, okay? And I live in a big city in Connecticut, okay? And, basically, I would walk into appointments and be like, yo, I got to go against the big dogs. I got to tell people that I'm special somehow, okay? The way I did it, the way I built my business, and by the way, all the corporate giants, when the market crashed, they all closed. They're gone. And guess who's still standing? Your boy, okay? Here's the deal. When I went in to go and sell someone's crib, I never went and bad-mouthed anybody. I never did it, okay? I went in, I told them why I thought that I was the bomb and why I can do the service that they need and get their families to the next level of their lives, whether it's selling, downsizing, upgrading, the whole package, okay? What I'm trying to get at is this. You want to be out there, you want to start a business, you want to be professional. You want people to listen to you. You want people to rely on you and, buy your packages. I don't care if you're free, you're selling, whatever. Okay? What I'm getting at is this. If you want to go and attack other people, okay, what's going to end up happening is that people see that. And gamblers see that. And gamblers look to us and say, yo, these dudes are like high schoolers, man. They're idiots. Why are they sitting there just hating on other people? You know what I mean? Guys, take that time. If you're out there and you're bashing anybody or whatever, listen, take that time. Stop. Use it for something productive. Use it for something that, maybe you can go and find one more little injury on your game. Maybe you could find something that, is going to free throw percentage. Maybe there's something that you're missing that you can give to your clients rather than going after other people because you know what? At the end of the day, you look stupid and no one's going to pay attention to you. And as a matter of fact, you're probably going to end up losing people by talking smack about people. So you know what? At the end of the day, just don't do it. Focus on you. Deal with you. And if anybody comes at you, all you got to do is tell them this.
It doesn't matter what you think.
That's all from the Mad Hatter, man, from the bottom of my heart. Listen, you know what, guys? At the end of the day, do you, make your money, do your thing, and that's it. Period. Done. All right, so that's it for my little tirade, guys. You know what? I figured I'd say my piece. You know what? Because I got your ears, and I've been working really hard. And you know what? I never really go on tirades like that, but you know what? I figured I'd help everybody out. That's what I'm here for. I am here to help people and share my experiences in life with you. And if you want to listen, great. If you want to continue to go do go do dumb stuff, that's on you. But hey, it's all about making money at the end of the day. And if you're spending your time doing something negative, that's not going to make you money, players. That's all I got to tell you. So let's move on, man. Let's get on to this right now. Whoa, we got a lot to talk about. We got Ivy League night, man, because it's Friday the 13th. That's all I'm going to say to you right now. Wow, I got Twitter blowing up. Whoa, man, look at this. I got Hingle McCringleberry. Yo, that's a crazy name, the brother, man. I got to tell you. Oh, man. Amen to you, too, brother. Business 101 from the Hockey Immortal. Wow, Scott Weaver, no doubt. I got my man Gruff on there. I got Matty Fresh on there. Oh, guys, you know what? It's awesome. It's awesome. And I really appreciate all the love and support. And you know what? You don't got to listen to me if you don't like me. Whatever. You know what? I'm not going to stop doing what I do. You know? Just go listen to Fat Mike Francesa or do something else. You know what I mean? But, you know, this is real, and this is me, and that's it. So, all right. Let's jump right into the NCAA basketball because you know what? I got about 10 minutes. I'm going to open up the phone lines. 860-316-2033. That's 860-316-2033. Let me know if you got something positive to bring to the nation because that's all I'm going to deal with. I'm going to put up the rock again to tell you it doesn't matter what you think if you want to come at me with any kind of BS. All right, so I'm looking at this here, right? We got Columbia coming into Harvard tonight. Harvard is anywhere from a 9 to 9.5 point favorite, okay? The under-over is 117, okay? Taking a look at this game, guys, you know Harvard came in and beat up on my Yaleys. Well, they didn't beat up on them, but they won by 2, okay? And Yale's dope. You guys already know that, all right? So they came in and won. Harvard's no joke. I think, you know, my man came on the other day and said, yeah, until they beat Harvard, I have to disagree with that. But taking a look at this game here, let's see. Columbia is 11-9 straight up, 2-3-1 against the spread in the last 6 games, and the total's gone over in 4 of the last Columbia 5 games, where Harvard is 15-5, 7-8 against the spread, and has won 4 straight games. Harvard is 5-1 straight up in the last 6. So I'm going to tell you something. I love Harvard in this spot. I love Harvard in the spot as a money line parlay, but listen, I got to do my homework. I got to find out about the injuries. I got to find out what's going on, guys. You know what I mean? So just keep that in the back of your brains, but I may be starting with Harvard on the ticket, okay? So just keep that there, and we will move on. It looks like I love Ivy League night. I got to be honest with you. It's really dope. So taking a look at this, let's see what else we got. We got Kent State going into Toledo. Toledo is anywhere from an 8.5 point to 9 point favorite. Under over 133.5 all across the board. You know, this Toledo team, I know that my man Dr. Dan has been all over them. I know the Dream has plugged them a little bit too, but let's just take a look at this Toledo team and see what we got popping with them. Sorry, guys, just pulling it up. Come on, computer, move. You know what it is? I got this dummies ESPN app on. That's why it's moving me a little slow. Okay. All right, so you got Kent State is 16-8 straight up and 11-8-1 against the spread. Kent State is 6-3 against the spread in the last 9 games. Toledo, 16-8 straight up, and they're winners of 6 straight games. So taking a look at this, man, I mean, you know, Toledo's pretty dope. I got to be honest with you. So this may be another game that we look at. Obviously, we have to do our homework on it, guys, and we'll see where it goes. Hopefully, it's another play that we can dip. So taking a look at it, what else we got here on the ticket, guys, on this Ivy League night. Let's see. Whoa. My rugby guy came through. Oh, Betting Dream, man. Big ups to you for coming through. You know what? Everybody is looking at this. Everybody's got their own specialties. And you know what? Betting Dream came through and gave out some rugby. Top Tennis Capper came on, gave out some tennis. You know what? Nothing but love for you guys. Nothing but love at all, man. So taking a look here. Let's see what else. Phillies Picks is sending me Yale University photo. Do you know damn well? Oh, yo, Frank Vinculato, too. Listen, you guys already know that I got Yale's whole schedule sniffed out. Let me just reiterate that. So taking a look at this. Let's keep going. Guys, you know what? I'm going to open up the phone lines right now. I'm going to open them up right now, okay, while I'm going through these. 860-316-2033. If you want to call me, you know, talk to me a little bit about making some money, let's do it, man. You know what? I know some of you guys are working and all that. Some of you guys are just waking up, but hey, I'm here, and it's 9:25 in the morning here on the East Coast, and if you want to call me great. If not, I could do the show myself, brother. But the open invitation is there, 860-316-2033. You'll be connected to Ray's. She will screen you a little bit, talk to you about what you want to talk about, and then we will go from there. Wow, man, I got some really good stuff here. You got Ryder coming into Canisius, whatever it is. 2 to 2.5 with Canisius being favored, over 120. Guys, I know nothing about these teams, I'll be honest with you. So can't really get into that too much. I can give you a little bit of history on these teams and what they're doing. As you guys know, there is no NBA tonight. All-Star break is among us, so maybe you guys will be doing some prop bets and stuff like that. I know my boy Crush the Bookie is all over that, so you might want to see what he's got up his sleeve with that. You got Ryder is 16-9 straight up. Ryder is 8-4 against the spread in the last 12 games, so the Ryder's doing pretty decent, man. 4-1 straight up in the last 5. Canisius is 12-11. Lost 3 straight games. 1-4 against the spread in the last 5. And 1-4 straight up in the last 5 games. So you might want to take a look at that. It's going to be a tough game for Ryder. I got to be honest with you. It's got stomachache written all over it. Even though Ryder's looking pretty dope these days, according to what I just read off to you, take a peek at it, okay? Take a peek at it and do your own homework and see where you land. And hey, maybe you'll tell me something to make me want to get involved in the game. Taking a look at this here. What else do we got? We've got going down the list. St. Peter's giving 4 to 4.5 at Niagara. 125.5 is the total there. We got Wisconsin, Green Bay at Valpo. We got the line is anywhere from 3 to 3.5 with Valpo being favored. Over 125.5 all across the board. We got Cornell coming into Dartmouth, another Ivy League matchup here, okay? And taking a look at this, Dartmouth just, as you know, they lost to Yale, okay? So you got to, keep that in your brains, even though Yale is the bomb. They're still coming off a big loss there. Cornell is, 11-11. Dartmouth is 8-12. Let's see. Dartmouth is losers of 4 straight, to be honest with you. So, you know what? They're sliding a little bit, so you got to be careful there. Dartmouth is 1-4 against the spread in the last 5 games as well, where Cornell is 6-1 against the spread in the last 7 games when playing Dartmouth. Now, I know that dates back a little bit from when there was different players on there. However, take a look at it. There's some value here, guys. You know what? These are junky plays. I get it. But at the end of the day, this is what's on right now. And you know what? There's no NBA, and I'll be damned if I'm going to get anywhere near that hockey, because if I did that hockey, I probably would have ended up losing last night. So you know what? I'm not trying to get involved in no hockey. So taking a look at this, looks like we're having a little issue with our call-ins. Hopefully you guys can get in here. So we got Yaleys. My team, the Yaleys, going into Pennsylvania. The Yaleys are minus 7.5 to 8 points going into Penn. Let's take a look at what we got going on here, my people. Let's see. Scrolling down. Where are you, Yale? I know you're dope. Let's find you. Yale, 16-7, coming off the loss against Harvard. 4-2 against the spread in the last 6 games. 6-1 straight up in the last 7. So they won 1 game. They won 6 in a row or something like that and lost against Harvard. The total has gone over in 4 of the last 6 Yale games. So keep that in your brains, guys, if you're playing totals. Looking at the other team that they're playing, Pennsylvania is not that good, I'll be honest with you. 7-12 straight up. 6-3 against the spread in the last 9 games, though. So they're getting a lot of points. So safe play, you already know. We're going to moneyline Yale. Obviously, we got to look at the injuries, guys. What I want you to do is when you're on Twitter or you're on anything here, take a look at the beat writers for Yale. Okay, take a look at some of the reporters and stuff like that. Take a look at what they're saying, because sometimes you're going to get some information that you don't normally would on ESPN or whatever. So take a look at it and see what they're saying about Yale, because they follow these teams around. So look at it and see where it lands, okay? The next one we got on a ticket here, we got Cleveland State at Detroit. Cleveland State is given 4 points there. Don't know anything about these teams. I know some of you guys like this Cleveland State team, so you know what? Let me know on Twitter. Let me know what you're feeling. Send me an email, whatever, because I'd be interested to hear what you got to say about that. Doing the next one here, let's just see what else we got. Brown at Princeton, 8 to 8.5 points. Listen, if you're doing money line parlays, don't just go and take a team because they're giving 8 points. Do me a favor. And because they're minus 380 and you need to fill another leg of your teaser or parlay or whatever, don't do it. Because you know what? If you don't know anything about these teams, you don't know what if Princeton, has a big injury or something like that, or that the books have not caught up with. Because you got to remember, these are junky plays, so they're not. Sometimes they don't pay attention to this stuff. You know what I mean? So you really got to pay attention. Princeton minus 8 to 8.5. All I could do is read you what I have here, and you can make your own decisions from there. Do your own homework, as I always say. Looking at this, Brown and Princeton. Let's take a look. We've got Brown is 10-13, 6-8 against the spread. Brown is 1-5 straight up in the last 6 games. Princeton 9-11 straight up. Princeton is 5-2 straight up in the last 7. Princeton is 7-1 straight up in the last 8 games at home. Whoa! So they're playing pretty well. And Princeton is 4-2 against the spread in the last 6 games when playing Brown. Princeton is also 5-1 straight up in the last 6 games when playing Brown as well. So it sounds to me like Princeton's got their numbers. So you know what? Hey, we'll see what happens. My man, the Hockey Immortal, said he bought a Yale hat for Vegas. Definitely. You guys are crazy, man. I'll tell you. We got Quinnipiac at Fairfield. Now, you got to remember something about this Quinnipiac team. What did I tell you? They're awesome at rebounding. They're awesome at free throw percentage. Okay, they're right down the street from my crib. Okay, maybe 15 minutes away or whatever. I have not had a chance to see them live, but they're giving that nasty 4 points on the road. So you got to remember that and just keep that in the back of your brain. So taking a look at Quinnipiac. Let's see what they are doing. I know they're having a pretty good year. So, we'll see. What's the preview here? Quinnipiac is above 500, obviously. They're 13-10, 4-2 against the spread in the last 6 games, 5-2 straight up in the last 7. So, and I know they had that big revenge game over the weekend that Dr. Dan was plugging in. Big ups to him for coming out there and having a monumental game with that. Phillies Picks, thank you very much for all of your stuff here. He's giving me all the game times. He's giving me the venues and all that. So, big ups to you on that, brother. You got Arizona coming into Washington tonight. Arizona coming off the big loss against Arizona State. I don't like this Arizona team, guys. I got to be honest with you. I didn't like them last year. I knew Wisconsin would beat them. It was a stomachache game to say the least. But you know what? At the end of the day, this Arizona team, I don't think is going to go anywhere. You're probably looking at a 2 or 3 seed with them. There's just so many better teams than them. Arizona's scoring about 75 points a game. I mean, they're going into Washington, which Washington's 14-9. So, I mean, they're not that bad. So, you got to remember something. Going into a hostile environment, the thing that would behoove me to mess with Arizona if I was going to, and I'm not saying I'm going to, but would be that they come off the big loss. And, the teams like this don't usually lose 2 in a row. So we'll take a look at that. Taking a look here, let's just see what else we have with this game. Sorry, guys, just move a little bit slow. Arizona 20-3 straight up. 13-10 against the spread. So we got that going on. Arizona's 5-1 against the spread in the last 6 games. So obviously, the one loss is that Arizona State. 20-3, obviously, in the last 23 games. Total's going under in 6 of the last 8 games with Arizona. So looking at that game there, tough. They should win the game. I ain't giving no 10.5 points, dog. I can tell you that much. And I think you'd be absolutely out of your mind to do it. But, you know what? To each his own. I don't judge anybody's gambling style, man. You know what? You want to give 20 points on an adjusted line? Go for it. I hope you win. I hope you cash. That's all I got to say about that. My man, who is this? Bunk Shooter. What's going on, Playboy? You know what, man? He said, can you break down some of today's football? Dude, I have not the least amount of info that I can give you with that, man. All I can do is basically give you basically some statistics if I even knew where to begin to find them, and Daddy doesn't. I'm being real with you. I'm being 100% with you here. Let's see. Matty Fresh is telling me Arizona is a no play. Arizona-Washington is a no play. He said Arizona against the spread. Get your Pepto-Bismol going. You're damn right, baby. I agree with you 100% on that. So, Rays, what's going on? Oh, okay. I can't see these people in my queue. I don't know what's going on. That's really weird. Rays, if you want to come up here and take a look at what I got going on here, maybe I got to refresh this thing. Maybe that's what I got to do. Let's see what's going on. Oh, wow. I had people waiting for me the whole time. Sorry, guys. I'm going to bring in my boy Huge from Buffalo, New York. What's up, kid?
Hey, Rob, what's going on today?
Oh, man, I am good, dude. You know, preaching a little bit about life and business and, trying to keep everybody on a positive note and cashing tickets, you know what I mean? So, I know you're a businessman yourself. How you doing out there, Playboy?
Oh, good. I wasn't going to call you today, Rob. I woke up this morning and I saw sun and 21 below.
Oh.
21 below.
Oh,
so,
my God.
You just said about preaching and staying positive. I've listened to you guys all week, Twitter and on the radio all day and being in business. My dad taught me one thing: go to work every day and worry about your business.
That's it, baby. That's it. Absolutely.
I go to work. I don't worry about what the guy's doing down the street, what the guy's doing 30 miles from me, although, you do pay close attention to your enemies in business, but you worry about yourself and what you do every day, and you take care of yourself.
I agree with you, man. I agree with you. You know what? Keep it in your lane. Do your own thing. Obviously, you got to be aware of what's going on around you to keep up with the times. You know, you don't want to be one of them guys on a desktop computer from the 1980s when somebody's got a killer iPad going into an appointment against you. You know what I mean? You got to kind of keep aware of that kind of stuff. But, staying positive and, hey, dude, we're just trying to make money. That's it. The only negativity should come from the books.
You don't even, with you and the Dream and Dr. Dan, you've helped everybody out immensely, and we can't thank you enough.
All right. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. Hey, Jay Rich, yeah, we are still taking calls. My bad. I didn't. I said you guys are sitting on the phone waiting for 10 minutes. Damn, dude. My bad about that. So who you like tonight, Mr. Huge?
I woke up this morning. I was so cold, Rob. I haven't looked at much today. I'll look at it later. But I just wanted to call you up, compliment you, and let you guys know. I've told you before, you're doing a great job. Today's Friday, so like you said, I love your junky plays.
Yes. We're gonna get down and deep with Yale tonight, baby.
Everybody looks at Yale on Friday and Saturday thanks to the Hatter. So, they've been good for us, right?
They've been awesome, dude. And I told you to stay away from. I told you to stay away from them with Harvard. That was the only game I said was a no play. You know what I mean?
Yep,
so
money lining.
You're money lining them good.
Money
yes.
Line. So listen. Go talk to your guests. I'm going to finish up plowing some snow here. Hopefully we get up to at least 0. If we get to 0 today, we can wear shorts and T-shirts.
Yeah, no doubt. I got in a truck. It was 1 degree here in Connecticut, so we ain't that far behind. Well, actually, we are kind of far behind. You're 21 below, man, so damn.
21 below this morning, yeah. Well, listen, you go have a great day. Tell the boys hi, and we'll be listening to you Saturday and Sunday.
Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it. There is a chance that I'm going to try to get the Dream in here to do the show on Sunday. I don't know yet. Sunday may be a no. We'll discuss it. That's all I got to say because I'm going to be out of town, so we'll figure it all out.
Well, listen, go have a huge Friday, Rob, and be good.
Happy Friday the 13th, player.
Okay,
take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, that's a good dude right there. That's my boy all the way in Buffalo. Let me see. I'm gonna get a newbie in here. Let me get my boy Slim Daddy Wins from Philly. What's going on, Playboy?
Hey, what's up, Robert? How are you, man? Nice to finally make this acquaintance.
Thank you so much, man. You've been tearing it up out there, brother. And you know what? I appreciate you calling in, and I appreciate you being so considerate there, waiting on the phone for 10 minutes while I didn't even realize that there was people on the phone. So, I gotta do something here. I gotta just make sure I refresh the screen all the time. Thank God my assistant told me that there was people waiting. So, what's going on, player? How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. The wait is absolutely no issue. For the pleasure to speak to you. Everything's good, man. Just happy to be on the call. Been paying attention to what you're doing. Love this whole sports bettors TV concept. And, we're all in this thing together. I think that's what people miss. And the knowledge that you're giving out there to people really helps everybody involved. So, first of all, I just want to thank you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. You know, I don't mean to go on little preaching sermons and stuff like that, but you know what? I got 7 to 8 hours a week, and I'm on the air. And sometimes, sometimes real life comes at you, and you got to kind of say your piece. You know what I mean?
I hear you. Absolutely, no doubt. And the funny thing is, listening to the show this morning, I'm actually in the same business as you, just on a slightly different side, Robert. I'm a mortgage banker.
Yeah.
So everything that you mentioned, I fully understand. Back in 07, 08, my buddies, everybody was high rolling. Yeah, obviously, we were at the height of the market at that point.
Yep.
And as soon as things turned around, you had everybody losing their condominiums. People that had their little mini yachts, all of a sudden they were getting foreclosed on. People were moving back home. So at that point, it became a matter of do you sink or swim? And I reinvented myself and made it so, I can fully relate to that type of positive message. You always got to be in the game and always got to keep fighting.
Definitely. I mean, you know what? And you got to handle adversity really well. I mean, dude, I am not ashamed to say it. I had to do bankruptcy. I lost a car. I went from making $250,000 a year to like nothing, bro. And you know what? I kept fighting through adversity. And you know what? Here I am, and I'm still standing. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. So whatever. So, dude, how are we going to make money, dude? Because you know what? I like making money in sports. How are we going to do it?
It's all about sports and investing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got a bunch of...
The key, Robert...
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead, sir.
I got a bunch of callers waiting, but you know what? I want to hear what you got to say about because you've been on fire. What you got?
You know what? The key is discipline. I tell my clients, my friends, my family, if you are in a place that you want to be, if you won your first 2 bets of the day, why go for number 3?
I agree.
Why get greedy? The odds are against you at that point. Okay? At that point, you're not thinking clearly. You're on fire. Enjoy it. Sit back. Go sip some coffee with your wife. Go enjoy your kids. You've already had your action. You've already had your rush for the day. Relax. That's the number one advice I could give anybody. But, for me personally, I've been throwing out the free platinum plays on Twitter. So, my next step is my website's in development. And, I hope people can come in and certainly be a part of it and see what I'm doing.
Awesome, dude. Awesome. So, are you looking at anything tonight on the college junkie tip?
You know what? I have a rule. Once again, it's all about discipline. The whole slate tonight, I'll be honest with you, I don't know anything about those teams. I'm going to cap it out a little bit later, look at the lines a little bit more, get into the stats a little bit more. But right now, first thing in the morning, my first thought is, I don't know these teams, 95% of them.
You know
I've never
what?
seen them play. I try to pretty much stick to the top 25. To be honest with you, Robert, I'm not an action junkie. I used to be. And that's when I used to hit 40, 45%.
Awesome.
I've learned if there's not a play on the board, stay away.
Awesome, dude. Awesome.
A lot of people don't want to hear that. A lot of people want the action.
Yeah, 7 days a week. 7 days a week, bro. You can't do it. You know what? Sometimes you just can't do it. You got to just fall back. So, hey, I commend you for coming on and saying that. And you know what? I said I wanted people to call in and talk about, bringing money to the table. And you know what? I think you did because you're saving cats money. So that's all part of it, man, and that means the same thing to me and my listeners. So big ups to you on that, man. I appreciate
your bankrolls. They gotta keep your bankrolls in your pocket in your own bank where it belongs. Keep it safe.
I agree, man. Big ups to my man Slim Daddy Wins. You are all over Twitter, dude. I'll be more than happy to send your stuff out.
No doubt, man. Appreciate the time today, Robert. I'll talk to you again soon.
Take care, brother. Take care.
All right, later on.
Let's get my man Tav from New Jersey on here. Yo, Tav, what's going on, Playboy?
What's up, Matt Hatter? How's it going?
Mercer Sadness, kid.
Yeah, hurt me last night. That's all right. Bounce back with a little tennis, early morning tennis.
Oh, that's cool.
Right on point, man. Being professional. Get ahead in life on your own merit, Don't bash nobody. Keep it moving.
That's it, baby. You know what? If somebody wants to come at you, you could play the little rock thing that I just played. It doesn't matter what you think. And just keep going. You know what I mean? Because when every little bit you spend on negativity is just time away from either your family or making money or doing something positive. So you know what? At the end of the day, that's what we're all about, man. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get that? You gonna get some Ivy League tonight, brother?
You bet. Bulldogs, baby.
I love it, dude. I made Yale fans all over the world now. You know what I'm saying? I
want to keep it short and sweet, man. You're doing a great job. I love what you do. I love the picks. I love the info, the numbers behind the picks, and everyone on the nation. Crush the Bookie, Sir Miles, my tennis guru, Fake Fam, Sheets Money, Cousin Pete, Papa Smurf. I love it. I love all the info. I love everybody giving their, 2 cents. And how many times that's changed my picks to a winner,
Awesome, dude.
Love what you do, man. Keep up the good work.
Thank you so much, Tav. I really appreciate it, dude. I'm looking forward to cashing some tickets with you tonight. You and I will go back and forth, and we'll make some money.
Definitely.
Take care, brother.
Have a good day, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you. All right, let me get I got a couple more calls in the queue here, I think. Let me see if I can get my man on here, Jason Riley. I got Jason Riley from Nashville on the line?
What's going on, Hatter? This is Jason Riley. How's it going?
Yo, what's up, my brother from another mother? How you doing out there?
Oh, I'm doing good. I just wanted to call and say that I love y'all's show, what y'all got going on. It's awesome.
Thank you.
I'm not a capper. I'm just a regular small-time gambler. I just wanted to call in and say I appreciate what y'all do. The show is awesome. I've been gambling for maybe around 2 years or so. And since y'all show, I've been a lot better, smarter, and just love the show.
That's awesome.
Huge Preds fan.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome. You know what? I appreciate it, man. You know what? Like I said, I have lost. Dude, I don't even want to tell you how much I've lost in my day because it'll probably make you sick. I could have probably bought a house cash at this point. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
But you know what I mean? You're in the game 2 years. I've been in the game over 20. All right, and I'm all I got to do is just let everybody know that hey, I'm not trying to do that again. And if I could save one person from doing that, if I could save one person from doing the mistakes that I did, let me tell you something, brother. I'd be a happy man, and I have a feeling that I'm saving people by the masses. I gotta be honest with you.
So yeah, y'all doing an awesome job. And another thing I wanted to say is people that's like bashing everybody and all that. See, I'm one of the regular guys that would possibly buy a package from somebody or tell somebody's picks, and somebody bashing someone else. I'm not going to look towards you. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for saying that. You know what? Hey, if you're a handicapper out there, listen to my boy who is a gambler. If you're out there talking trash, he ain't even looking at you. You know what I'm saying?
No
he thinks that you're like a kid in high school. You know what I mean? So kick rocks with that. You know what? I'm so glad that you're a gambler coming on and saying that, dude. That means so much.
And I'm going to get off here real quick. I know y'all are busy and you got other people on the line, but I got a couple shout outs. That's
sure.
Okay.
Go for it. What you got?
I got Johnny Flipoff at Big Splee. He's helped me out a lot. He's a good one. Clown Man Swag. He's good. And at the Fifth Hole, he's my hockey guy.
Awesome.
And he's real good. So just want to throw them names out there. So have a blessed day. You the Dream, Dr. Dan, and go Predators.
Thank you so much, brother. Yeah, the Predators are looking pretty dope out there, man. We might have to start looking at them at a little bit of some future value, my man.
Yeah, I've actually bet them every game this year. And I don't have any numbers to throw out there, but I know my bankroll has grown. Not a lot, but it's grown. So because a lot of them high juice plays. So
yep. Well, hey, dude, you know what? I love hearing that. Anytime you're in a positive, it's called the grind. We're in a marathon, not a sprint. So big ups to you for that. And we'll continue to keep cashing, man. You, me, Crush the Bookie, the whole fake fam, the SBTV Nation, the whole package. Dude, we love having you on, man. Big ups to you for calling, and thank you so much, man.
All right.
All right, take care. All right, guys, and I think I'm going to take one more call. Just give me 1 second. I got my man behind the mask, Yodo, on.
What's up, player?
Yo, what's going on, dude? I wish the dream was on to talk to your crazy ass, too, man. What's up?
Not much, man. I'm just sitting here bored ass at work, and I thought, well, what the hell? I'll give you guys a call.
Oh, that's sweet, dude. That's sweet. Yo, I got to thank you so much. You put a smile on my face every day with them lovely photos, brother. You know what? I hope you don't got any wifey or girlfriend, checking out your computer or stuff like that. You better watch it.
No. She's cool with it, man. She don't care. She knows I'm all about that.
Oh, that's cool, dude. So how are you doing out there, man? Are you starting to cash a little bit or what?
Yeah, I'm cashing a little bit. I'm following my boy Mata, tennis plays and his soccer plays, and then you got Jay Pimpin and Road and Gabe there. And oh, by the way, Gabe, I beat you on the radio show there, player.
He's still hiding. He's still hiding behind that little tree, man.
And then just a couple other players, I'm following and starting to make some cash, which is nice.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool. You know what, dude, you've been a supporter of our show from day one, brother. And I gotta just tell you, I really, really appreciate it. And just seeing that little motivation you send to me every day is always beautiful. So thank you.
Yeah, hey, no problem, man. I love what you guys are doing. You guys are doing a great thing. I respect you guys for that. It's not easy to, get out there and put your name out there and, run a show as successful as yours is, and all the best, looking forward, and continued success to you guys, man.
Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it. And you like the girlfriend I sent you with the mask?
Yeah, dude. I was looking at that and I bust out laughing. I'm like, we could work something out with her, man.
No doubt, that's one of the SBTV Nation right there. Oh, dude, thanks so much for calling, man. I appreciate it, big time.
Hey, no problem, man. Maybe I'll let you guys a little bit later.
All right, sounds good. We'll be doing calls every Friday, brother. So you're more than welcome to call.
Sounds good, man.
Thank you. Take care.
Yep, you too. Bye.
All right, bye. All right, guys, I'm going to take one more call. I'm going to take my boy from Georgia, Mr. Scott Weaver. What's going on, Playboy? Sorry for the delay, kid. I didn't realize I had a bunch of callers waiting for me. What's up?
Man, it's all good, man. Like I said, my daughter wanted to see if you and Dream don't eat any Valentine's Day candy because she heard y'all was on that Vegas Slim Down.
Dude, you know what? The diet has been so on point. I ate a really nice steak last night, which is a little bit fatty, but you know what? I didn't do any carbs with it. So, hey, you know what? If you guys want to do something like that, if you plan on doing a night of alcohol, then make sure you eat right. And if you're not going to drink that night, you can eat a little bit of junk food, you know what I mean? But when you drink a bunch of beer and you eat wings and beer and beer and fries and pizza and the whole package, that's when it messes you up. And the Vegas Slim Down is not apparent at that point. So what's going on out there, man? What do you got?
Man, let me tell you something. I got something on my brain too. I want to add to what you talked about today. If you remember back, I entered all those handicapper contests. I finished second in one, and, I won the second one. And, coming out of that, most people are like, man, I'm great. I'm feeling myself, man. I'm going to put myself out there. You know what I did, Rob? I reached out to Gabe Rhodes and J.C. Pippen. I reached out to Tony Brown at Truman Sports Group. I reached out to Rick Anderson. I want to take this thing to the next level. Can you teach me?
Yep.
Can you teach me how to run my business, how to be professional, and how to look at things to where I can be a consistent winner? Luckily, those guys said, you know what, Weaver? I'm going to help you.
Yep.
I'm going to teach you some stuff. I'm going to teach you what we've been doing, and I'm going to help you out. And a lot of people, A, would not have done that. Two, a lot of people wouldn't have been receptive to that.
Yep.
And number three, it's helped me get to where I am today.
Absolutely,
and I
man.
see a lot of these guys out here talking crap about this guy and that guy. Man, I took the high road. I wanted as much knowledge as I could get to make my business successful, just like you did with real estate.
Thank you, brother.
And if
Cool.
people take that route, they will be better for it, I promise you, because our group, the GT Investment Group, is straight fire.
Awesome.
I mean,
awesome.
we're on a 10-day winning streak right now.
It's great, man.
And when our guys sign up, Rob, you know what I do? I call them. Hey, man, what questions you got?
Yep.
Hey, man, what can we do to help you? How can we teach you our system so they are on a money management program and they don't do like you and I did back in the day and have to tell stories of how much money we lost.
No doubt. I hear you, brother. It is what it is, man. You know, what do you got on the ticket tonight, man? Are you talk to me about my Yale Bulldogs lay it the smack it down on the rest of the Ivy League this year?
Man, let me tell you something. Hey, that was a good call on you because I felt like Yale was really going to take the loss to Harvard. So, man, let me tell you something, Rob. When I first started listening to your show, man, you would have gained so much knowledge, man. And I know Dream's like, man, it's statistics, man. It's trend. Man, you have really taken your game to the next level. So let me congratulate you first on that, my man.
Thank you. You know what? I'm just trying to listen. I do understand. I mean, everybody knows I'm not a handicapper. I'm just trying to be a smart gambler here, okay? And you know, when you do the show and you spend this much time on doing homework and gambling and stuff like that, it's just going to make you smarter. I mean, that's anything in life, you know. If you read books, you go to classes, you know, to do the whole thing. This is classes in session for me right now. Okay, and I'm trying to learn on my own. So, and I'm learning, dude, I'm learning from a bunch of you guys too, man. A bunch of you guys come on here, and you give me all kinds of positive stuff. You give me all these things to look at. And, you know, at the end of the day, man, it's like, you know, just comparing notes with the whole SBTV Nation. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. I've been looking at the card today, and, you know, like that one call, a lot of people don't know a lot about these teams. So let me throw out something out there that people will know about. You got Arizona State going to Washington State tonight. It's 11 o'clock game, East Coast, 8 o'clock West Coast. You got an Arizona State team who me and my group are on Saturday to cover the spread against Arizona, and they won outright. Now they're going to Washington State, who traditionally is a terrible road team.
Yeah.
But traditionally at home, they play very well. You got an Arizona State team coming off a high of an in-state rival of winning outright by 8. Going on the road, their road record is 1-8 straight up this year.
Okay.
On the road, coming off a big win, and this is a revenge spot for Washington State. They got beat down this year at Arizona State by 19 as a 10-point dog. This is a game that you should look at. You got a lot of injuries for Arizona State. Connor McDougal's out for the season with a shoulder injury. Jonathan Gilling is questionable with a shoulder. And Shaquille McKins is probable against Washington State. So you got a team coming off a big win, not healthy, going to a Washington State team with a bad road record. I look for Washington State to get it done tonight at home.
Washington
and that line
State
went from -6 to -5, so we've even got reverse line movement on that play.
Washington State is 5-2 against the spread in the last 7 games at home, Mr. Weaver. And I'm taking a look at Arizona State. 12-11 straight up, 11-11-1 against the spread. So you're basically drinking a bunch of juice if you took them this year every single game. Arizona's 4-2 against the spread in the last 6. Arizona State, my bad. Arizona State is also 4-1 straight up in the last 6 games. So they're playing pretty decent, but you got Washington State 10-13 straight up. Washington State is 2-5 against the spread in the last 7 and 1-6 straight up in the last 7 games. You sure about this team?
Hey, Rob, Washington State's averaging 80 points a game at home. Arizona State's averaging 65 on the road, and they got a 1-8 road record. Hey, as well as you know, everything's not a crystal ball lock, man, but, hey, this is a great spot for this Washington State team here.
Okay. All right. You know what, man? I'm going to be invested in my boys over in New Haven, Connecticut, Yale. So I'm gonna be invested in them, and what I'm going to do is, what time is this game? Is it a late one? It's a 9 o'clocker, and Yale is
11 o'clock. 11 o'clock.
Oh, I got it as 9. I don't know why. Oh, no, wait, 11. You're right. I'm looking at Arizona. My bad. I keep mixing the two of them up here. All right. You know what? If I'm not, doing quality time with the bride at that time, maybe I'll get involved in that. You know what I mean? Because Daddy's been feeling a little froggy now. I've been working out and doing the Vegas Slim Down, so I've been all energy lately. So she's like, "Yo, relax." So that's another benefit of the Vegas Slim Down, by the way, guys. If you're being doing a little, I don't even want to get into it because my assistant's listening, but you know what I'm saying? There'd be some other stuff I'd be talking about right now, but she's listening, and she's a female, so I can't be doing what I do. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see where it lands. It's 11 o'clockers, so hey, my boy came on earlier and said, that. You can't be if you won the first 2 games. There's no point of betting the 3 and being greedy. So, but maybe I'll do it, dude. You and I'll go back and forth. Hit me up on Twitter. If I don't respond right away, you know what I'm doing. That's all I gotta say.
No doubt.
All right.
Well, man, Avery Jean wanted me to tell you guys happy Valentine's Day Friday, because we ain't even gonna look at Friday the 13th. We're just gonna call it Happy Valentine's Day Friday.
Tell her we said the same, brother. We appreciate that.
All right, Rob, man. Y'all hold it down, man. 5 weeks, man, and it's on.
5 weeks, baby. Looking forward to seeing you in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand, kid. Looking forward to it. Mr. Weaver, thank you very much for calling and closing out my show with the callers today.
All right, Playboy, man. Hold it down. Be good.
Thanks for waiting and being patient. I appreciate it, bro.
No doubt. Anytime, man.
All right. So, guys, that was my little live call-in / preaching sermon / biggest show in the world today. So you know what? I want to do my track again because I love this track, and I just want to kind of just talk about my my plays. So anyway, I'm taking a look at this. I'm really leaning Harvard. This is money line. I'm leaning Yale as a money line. I'm looking at, let's see, maybe a little Princeton. I don't know yet about them, though, so don't quote me on this, please. I'm still trying to do my homework. I got a lot of homework to do before any of these plays are final, but these are just initial leans that I'm taking a look at and going from there. As far as the NHL, I got to be honest with you, pay careful. Be very careful because a lot of these minus 245 money lines have been blowing up, and the plus 230 underdogs have been winning the games outright. So hockey's been kind of a mess. So be careful. Okay, you got Philadelphia, Columbus tonight. You've got that one's pretty much it's close to even. There you got Columbus minus 118. Florida, Dallas. You got Dallas minus 160. You got this one. Here's the thick money line that we're talking about. You got the New Jersey Devils going into Chicago Blackhawks, and New Jersey's not that bad, but Chicago is minus 245. Chicago should win this game, but that's what you say about the Habs last night. And every time they want to play somebody and give up a 2-0 lead, but it is what it is. You got this nasty Arizona team that loves to blow up everybody's bankroll. You got the Sharks coming into town tonight. Sharks are minus 140 and favored at Arizona, but you already know Arizona is like the bookie's favorite right now. You got, let's see, Vancouver and Boston, and Vancouver is minus 109. Most of the under-overs anywhere from 5 to 5.5, guys, just so you know. And I'm going to start looking at that whole non-overtime situation thing. I think I could probably do better with that. I'll be honest with you. So we'll see where it lands and we'll go from there. Guys, so taking a look at this, a lot of people are saying my boy Mr. Weaver is on point with Washington State. So, all right. That's an 11 o'clocker. So, I don't know, man. Maybe, hopefully you guys are out at the club by that time. Either you're out at the club picking up some females or you're doing quality time or whatever. But if you want to get down with that, if you got, maybe wifey's going out on the town or something like that, then it's a good game to get involved in. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully you got that Yale Harvard money in your bank by then, and then you could feel a little froggy with that game. But we're going to close this thing out, guys. We are Sports Bettors TV. I did the show on my own today, and I'll be honest with you, it takes a lot of hot air to do an hour's worth of talking. Thank God I had my callers call in because, you know what? It gets a little crazy talking for an hour. I don't know how my man Crush the Bookie does it by himself. You know what? I think he puts the tracks in between. So big ups to him on that, coming on Spreaker with us, joining the party. Crush the Bookie, we love you to death in the entire Fake Fam. Cousin Pete, we got the First Lady of Fake Fam. We got Sheets Money. Everybody on there rocking and rolling. I got my man OJFB. How's everything doing out there, man? You guys got, you got to wait on NBA a little bit. So that is what it is. Let me just see who is on here retweeting my show today. I've got, sorry about this, computer's moving a little bit slow, Tony Inab. I got RT, Eddie E, Papa Bear, Emzer, Fisherman Dom. What's going on? I'm going to follow you. Thank you. Welcome to the party. Matty Fresh, Phillies Picks, Vince Parker, Jason Riley, thank you for calling today. Frank Fincolato, Total Sports Edge. How's the hockey going, brother? Nicholas J, Ken Reiner, C. Rodriguez Jr., Immaculate, LVCC, Bunk Shooter. I'm following you. Welcome to the party as well. J Cast, Cole Smith, RT. I'm sorry, I said RT already. James, P for Press, Lady Plays. Welcome to the family. Jake Harberts, Alan Van Snyder. The list goes on and on. Guys, listen, you know what? Hey, this is me. These are my opinions. You could go tell me to kick rocks, whatever. You know what? Everybody's got their own thing. Opinions are like you know what, and we all have them. So with that said, guys, we are the biggest show in the world. We are coming to Las Vegas in March in 5 weeks from today. March 20th through the 22nd, 2015. I'm looking forward to getting on the phone with the MGM Grand Casino and talking with them and kind of getting a little bit of our itinerary solidified so we can announce it on the air. Guys, we are Sports Bettors TV and sportsbettorstv.com. Make sure you check out our website, man. All our videos are there. All the best lines are there. All the best futures are there. So if you're thinking about doing a future at plus 700, take a look at Sports Bettors TV and go on futures, because you'll probably find it at plus 950 or 1,000 with us, okay? And you might as well get more money than you would have. So with that said, we are the biggest show in the world. We love you to death. Go out there and get that money. Take care.